Hey everybody, what's going on? Chuck the FNG, and I am back with a little more Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And I want to preface this with, while I was streaming, or well, streaming and editing, because I do that every now and then, it's something I want to do, I found out that I was missing some footage that started roughly about here, I believe. So I had to go back to, thankfully, my one manual save that was just about this far, play a little bit, get to this point, and yeah, that's where we are. So I'm missing just a chunk between two different recording sessions, and I'm hoping to get to the end of this. We have a little bit of stuff to do with, there's some real life stuff in this at some point. So between now and whenever we become the real life person, I mean, in this game they're both real life person, present day person, which I think is Layla Hassan, I think that's what her name is. I need to play between this and then. Now, I don't know how long that's going to be, so this may just be one really long video. But yeah, that kind of explains everything. I will be going back to the save I had, the manual save that I made, 2 days ago. The last time I recorded this, I did like a 6.5 hour session. It was a 5 hour plus an hour and a half earlier in the day. So yeah, that's kind of what the plan is. You know? But yeah, to England, I think. Yes, we're at that point now. To England.
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool! Put some muscle into those pools!
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for them. Raggi, sing a song to lift our hood.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
An ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven Clan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England, glory and destiny.
To England!
To England! For Valhalla!
Title screen. That's about 30 episodes in. Also, I solved the lighting issue at one point in the future. You just have to verify the game files. So, you'll see a few episodes where I'm just pissed off about it. Oh, look, real life. Or, not real life. I'm in real life. That's in the game. Present day. Having a hard time. Change your equipment and skill tree builds. No. Never. Damn, she's cool. There's no way that's not been photoshopped. Fucking AirPods made it.
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Sirka told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve, forever.
Dr. Sirka went on to say,
Bought you more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor.
Thanks, Sean. How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
All right, well. Keep talking a little bit.
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
Okay, well. Go ahead and do a little walk around. Take a look at some stuff. Nice little fire down here. Yeah. Have a little sit.
I should do this more often. Relaxing.
Well, it's not very good to leave a fire burning while you're not around. That's how California goes up in flames every year. Oh, look at you. Oh, I didn't look at the van light. Okay.
I'm not going anywhere. Not yet.
Not yet.
Another satellite. Damn.
It was a very large satellite. America. Nice little pond. Yeah. I like it. Then, the road out. Let's see where that goes.
Layla, can't run away from this.
Yes, I can. Oh, never mind. Invisible wall has stopped me. She runs goofy. I mean, I guess I'm going to need to hide my way out of here at some point. I don't know. It sounds like a waterfall over here. Could just be the trees, but I guess it is.
Oof. I'd rather walk into town than use this.
Yeah, there was a lady on my construction site at one point, who would drive to the gas station to use the bathroom rather than use the porta-john. I respected her for it.
Did you get my tea?
Oh, mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How is the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
All right. Well, the laptop here. Let's take a look at that.
Let's have a look.
All right, mailbox. There we go. I don't want to read this whole thing, but I will. Starting at the end here. Rami, forgive the short email. I wanted to call, but I'm not using phones right now, and my time is limited. I'm still recovering from my trip. Things are out of hand, and nothing went as expected. People got hurt. I told you it was for research, and it was, but not for A. A stands for Abstergo. I think. It could mean asshole. I don't know. The truth is, I haven't worked for them for a few years. It's a long story. I won't bother you with the details, but it wasn't for me. Leave it at that. The group I'm with now, I can't explain, not over email. But they've shown me things, given me opportunities, and opened my eyes to a broader view. But not without cost. In fact, I fucked up last year. Bad. More than once, and I need to make it right. I know all this sounds cryptic. It is. I know all this sounds cryptic. It is. But I'm not in danger, not in the way you might think. If I'm being vague, it's because I need to be. I don't want any data sniffers picking up on keywords that might raise alarms. Do I sound paranoid? A little? Here's the point. Don't worry about me. I'm with a couple of people who I trust now. They've been at this a lot longer than I have, and they're going to see me through this. I promise. At this time next year, things will be better. The skies will be clear. The earthquakes will stop, and we'll celebrate Ramadan together. It'll be just like the 90s all over again. Tell Mama and Baba I miss them, and that I'm doing fine. Your sis, L. From Rami. I don't like the sound of any of this, Layla, and I don't like where this is leading. Not using phones is not the right way to ease my mind. You have my number, I suggest you call it. And no, I won't say hello to our parents for you, because doing so would bury me in questions I cannot answer. And to tell father you are no longer working for Abstergo would break his heart. That's all he ever talks about, how his daughter is on the cutting edge of neuroscience. The man doesn't know the first thing about what you do or did, and he's still proud. I will not be the one to disappoint him. Is it COVID? Is that why you're being cagey? Something else? Call him, call me. It's not this insane game of hide and seek. I just want to know that you are safe. Ram. Alright. I don't have COVID, no, and I'm well isolated. It's just 3 of us traveling together, staying out of sight. Thanks for clearing that up in such profound detail. I'm sure I'll sleep soundly now. You have a gift and a curse. The gift of old blood, the curse of not understanding it. We can help if you help us. What you did is not your fault, but you must take responsibility for it. Otherwise, nothing gets done. One of us will contact you. If you miss us, you miss your chance. Who the fuck is this? Oh. I read this backwards. Starts with, L, would your favorite baseball team happen to be the Atlantis Eagles? And then it goes the rest of the way up. Oh, jeez. Alright, January 17th. One last message, after which all communication between us via this account or any other will cease. We have our own ways of talking, methods that cannot be sniffed or traced. Your previous team made this mistake. They knew the risk, but they were sloppy. Left traces of their activity on everything. Digital fingerprints everywhere. That will not happen with us. My colleagues tell me the initial meeting went well. They are impressed, if a little wary of the influence your new toy has on you. But they know better than most what it means to live with such a burden. I am curious to know more about this heir of memories epithet. It is not a phrase we have heard in all of our decades of research. In a few weeks' time, we will contact you once more. If you are interested in proceeding, follow our instructions to the letter. If you are not interested or break any of our protocols, this will be the last time you hear from us. Take this to heart. The world is sick and getting sicker. The Earth's magnetic field is growing stronger. Satellites are falling from the sky. Earthquakes are getting more frequent. Famines are becoming more and more frequent. And now we have incredible reports of a new and deadly virus sweeping through Asia. Yeah, that happened. it can feel like we're living through a Yeatsian nightmare. I don't know what that is. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. In many ways we are. There is hope. There is a cure. Us. In the past few months, we have come across something that may solve our most pressing problems. A message. A very promising message that may help us reverse the dire course we are on. If you want to be part of the solution, join us. If not, we wish you the best of luck. Layla responds, I am ready. Then good. Alright. I don't know what this unknown sender is. I kind of want to assume that that's... well... that's the assassins. Maybe.